There is a midweek card next week for the predictions. It's a fight tonight. It's going on Thursday, July the 16th. It's in San Diego. Now, do you know, matches like this, to me, are why the UFC, it annoys me, because why did the UFC put a double championship event on their last card, and yet really a championship event should be at the top of the card, and there's no reason why they can't limit it to one championship event per card, because otherwise they end up with cards like this where the main event, it's lovely, but not at the expense of making a championship event a co-main event for no good reason. So really, they ought to be doing that, making sure that they have a championship event, one championship event per card, before they start putting other main events on. It just seems straightforward to me, but there we are. Little mini rant over. Let's get on with it. We've got Frank Mir and Todd Duffy, and it very much depends on what you think of Frank Mir, doesn't it? He's ranked number 10, he's been around a very long time, and the thing is that he's sort of unreliable. He tends to be either really good or really, really bad. 17-9 is his record. Todd Duffy is 9-2, and he is on the way up. His advantage really is on the feet here, where he has got 100% according to these statistics. Mir is split, but his highest area is on the ground, and that is an issue. That could be an issue, because if he's overwhelmed on the feet, there's no problem, he'll just take it to the ground, and that could be not so good for somebody who has 0% there. I don't know what his ground game is like, but that could be a sort of way to win. I'll give Frank Mir the benefit of the doubt here, and I'll say that he will probably win that one, but I think that depends on, it depends on, who turns up on the night, I suppose. Josh Thompson is fighting Tony Ferguson. Josh is ranked number 9, Tony is ranked number 11. I actually like both of these fighters, I do, and I think this is quite a good match as well. 20-7 for Josh, 19-3 for Tony Ferguson, and again, I think it's going to be Josh Thompson on the ground, Tony Ferguson probably on the feet, but who knows? They're both sort of reasonably well-rounded according to these statistics. I don't know who I think will win this one. I really don't. I know that Tony Ferguson is not ranked as highly, but I tend to think he's probably more likely to win this one. If I had to choose, which I am having to choose, I'd go for him. But this is probably going to be fight of the night, this one, and I wouldn't be surprised if either of them won. But I think I'll go for Tony Ferguson on that. Holly Holm is fighting Marion Renault, and the latter is ranked 10. Sorry, the latter is ranked 11, the former is ranked 10, and she also has a perfect record of 8. So I'm going to go for her. This is likely, according to the statistics, to be a war on their feet. Scott Jorgensen and Manny Gamborian. Now, Scott Jorgensen should win this one. He should win this one just out of experience. And that's not necessarily length of career, it's more the circles that he has been fighting in. Manny Gamborian, 17-9. It's 15-10 for Scott Jorgensen. He ought to win that one. He should win that one. Unless, of course, he's on his way down. But, I'm going to go for him winning by decision there. Kevin Lee and James Muntasri. Don't know. Don't think I know these two. 10-1 for Kevin Lee. 8-2 for James. Might go for Kevin Lee on that. But to be honest, that's not one I'm very confident in. Alan Jobin and Matt Dwyer. 11-3 versus 8-2. Now Matt Dwyer's 100% on the feet, according to this, which is okay because Alan is only 9% on the ground and 82% on the feet as well. So this could be a crowd pleaser. I don't know why. I'm tempted to go for Matt Dwyer on that, but I don't know why. I don't think I know either of those two very well either. Sam Cecilia and Yatsin Meza. Oh, him, yes, I do remember him. 14-5 versus 20-10, and this could be more competitive than you think at first glance. I'm hoping for Sam Cecilia on that one, but wouldn't be sure. Jessica Andrada is fighting Sarah Moraes, whose nickname is Cheesecake. Marvellous. She's not ranked, but the former is, so I'm going to go for the former there. Rani Yahar and Masanori Kanehara. I'm going to go for Rani Yahar on this. 20-8 is his record. 24-11 for the Japanese guy on that. But I'm going to go for Rani. I hope he doesn't let me down there. Igor Arajo and Sean Strickland. 25-7 versus 15-1. Igor is very good on the ground. Sean very good on the feet, according to the statistics here. I'm tempted to go for Sean Strickland there, has to be said. And we're down at the bottom of the card now. Kevin Casey and Idemar Alcantara. I'm sure this isn't a squash match, but 9-3 versus 21-7, and you know, well, I'll go for Idemar Alcantara. And the last match, Andrew Craig and Lyman Good. Lyman Good is back, assuming of course it's the same Lyman Good, but I'm pretty sure it is. I say assuming that because he has no photo here, and if he does have his statistics up, so I'm going to assume it's the same person. 9-3 versus 18-3. I'm going to go for Lyman Good. And that is my predictions for that event.